Hi ladies! Today I want to talk to you a little bit about what to do next when your Jamberry sample comes in the mail. I've sent out a lot of samples and I get a lot of questions about what do I do next. Even if there are directions, you kind of get something like this looking like, what the heck do I do with that? So the one thing that I want to stress to you is that it's just a sample. I'm not sending a whole set of nails. I'm just sending enough to do 2 accent nails, and then what you would do is just paint the rest of your nails. The point of a sample is just to get a little feel about how Jamberry actually works and the amazingness of the product. Is that a word, amazingness? I don't think so. I just made it up. So what you're going to do, you're going to need a couple things. Okay, the first thing that I think is the most important part of Jamberry application process is your, what is this called? I don't even know what this is called. It's like a nail pusher, wrapper, sealer. I don't know what it's called, but it's the best thing invented. So this is something that you can buy that's in the application kit, which is, to me, is a necessity. Okay, and I'll tell you what this is for later. You're going to need a nail file, which I have a Jamberry nail file. You're going to need a buffer. You don't need a buffer, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I like it. I'll tell you why in a little bit. You're going to need scissors, some sort of scissors, or nail clippers. I guess nail clippers could work, but these scissors are really cool because they are curved. So when you go to cut your nail, you could cut in a curved motion, which is awesome. And the second thing, or the last thing, sorry, the last thing you're going to need is a heat source, which I have the Jamberry mini heater. Okay, so what are you going to do when you get your Jamberry sample in the mail? Okay, you're going to get something that looks like this. This is enough for 2 nails. So ultimately, you're going to be cutting this in half. So what's the first thing you're going to do? Your first thing you're going to do is just take a deep breath, because if you go into this rushing, it's not going to work. So you have to go in calm and ready to conquer Jamberry nails. So first thing you're going to do, first step, take notes if you want to take notes. First step, wash your hands. Take some dish soap and just go over the nails that you're going to be doing, and just get all the oils off. Wash all the dirt off of, during the day. You touch greasy things, and you touch the dogs and the baby lotions, and so you're going to wash your hands. Second thing is you're going to take an alcohol swab. If you don't have an alcohol swab, you can use the cheapest nail polish remover you have in your house. The dollar store brand, you want to look for something that has pure acetone. You don't want anything that says moisturizing with cocoa butter and all that stuff. You don't want that, because the point of the acetone is to dry your nail out. Our nails naturally produce oil. Some people have more oily nails than other people, but just for, time's sake, I just want to let you know that our nails create oil. So what you'll do is you'll wipe them off with the acetone or with the alcohol swab. Get it really good. Get around that cuticle. The third thing that you're going to do is you're going to use either an orange stick or a cuticle pusher, and you're going to push the cuticles back on your nails. Whether you're painting them or you're putting the Jamberry nail on, you're still going to want to push your cuticles back as far as they can. Okay, what's my next step? I'm sorry, I'm trying to do 50,000 things at once. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to size your nail. Now, because Jamberry doesn't have 3 million sizes of nails, they have just a universal size sample nails. They come in different sizes, from small to, I guess this is the largest one, yeah, small to large, this being the smallest and this being our largest sample. So if you get something like that, that's going to be probably most likely something for your pinky. But if you get something like this, it's most likely going to be something for your middle finger. For me, I know our largest sample fits my middle finger. So what you'll do is Jamberry created this clear backing. So you could go over each nail and you could say, okay, that fits it. Oh, that's way too big. That's way too big for my nail. So the trick to sizing your nail, this is where people get it so wrong. And although they end up looking really nice, they don't last because people will want to put these nails on really big and it'll end up touching their skin and their cuticle, and then 2 days later they're falling off around the cuticle because like I said before, our skin is naturally oily and the nail wrap will come off of the skin and the cuticle. So what you're going to do is size it correctly. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut your sample in half. Just go, doop. Okay, so you're going to end up like this. Okay, I'm not going to put my sample on because my nails are already done. They've been on for about a week now, so I'm not going to do them. I'm going to wait another week until I redo my nails. But for video's sake, I'm going to use my opposite finger as a nail, even though my skin is really oily right now. So all nails, all de-oiled, all clean, I'm going to take my Jamberry wrap. And the easiest way to do that, this is to peel back the plastic. And you're going to take it, grab it at the end of it, not the like the round curved part, because if you touch down here, it's going to defeat the whole purpose of us cleaning our nails and using the acetone or the alcohol. So you're going to touch up here. Now what you're going to do, like I said, I'm going to use my opposite finger for right now. What you're going to do is you're going to put the nail wrap right in the center of your nail. Just like that. Sorry, I'm not giving you the middle finger, I promise. So you're going to put the nail wrap right in the middle, just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to cut, just like so. Use your scissors. You don't want to get it right up to the nail. You kind of want to just leave it just like that with a little bit of extra, and I'll show you why later. Then what you're going to do is you're going to use your handy dandy stick, which I love, and you're going to push into your cuticles. You're going to push around the sides. You're going to push everywhere on this nail. You're going to push. Push, 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 push. Get into your cuticle. If you have deep cuticle beds, you want to get in there, okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to use a heat source. For me, I use my nail heater, but you can use a hair dryer. So I'm going to put it in front of the heater, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, until it's, you could start feeling until your hand gets really hot. Then you're going to do this. This is an important step. Don't miss it. Push again. You can't push enough when it comes to Jamberry. Just keep pushing, keep pushing. I'm going to use this nail for it right now. You're going to keep pushing. See how I'm getting into the cuticle? Into the cuticle. Push, push, push. Then you're going to heat a second time. You're going to heat maybe 3 to 4 seconds. Heat, heat, heat. And then sometimes I take my finger and I make sure I get it all. And I push, 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 push. And then that's it. Don't do anything for right now. Then you're going to move on to your second finger. You're going to move on to your other hand. And you're going to do the same exact thing. Once that finger's done, you're going to come back to this hand. And the reason being is it's given time to cool down. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your nail file and you're going to file in a downward motion. Very lightly, keep doing it. And then you're going to start seeing this little, it almost looks like a little worm. And it's coming off of your nail. It's the excess wrap coming off of your nail. So you're going to keep going like this. And then the one thing you don't want to do, pause, is you don't want to pull that little worm looking thing off. You just want to kind of get into the nail and go on an angle and get that off with the nail file. Reason being, if you pull it, you're going to pull the nail wrap off. Okay, so after this is filed, I usually take my buffer and I go like this because it kind of like straightens out the ends, just like that. And you're going to have something that looks just like that. And you are going to be done. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, sorry, I'm taking up a lot of time. The last thing I'm going to say is don't go in the pool right after you do them, although you can. although you can do it, my advisement is to not go right in the pool or the bathtub. I would like to tell you to do them before you go to bed. You're going to get the longest lasting Jamberry nail wrap if you do it right before you go to bed. It is just going to give it time to adhere to your nails. But the one good thing about Jamberry nails is you can go do anything you want. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm opening a nail thing and, oh, I just got nail polish on it. So I hope that I answered some of your questions on what to do next with your Jamberry sample. I try to watch this video before you apply your nails and let me know ultimately how things go. I want to see pictures. I want to see your 7-day chip challenge. And also you can go to my website, ABBYBEHRENS.jamberrynails.net, or visit my Facebook page. I think it's at the bottom of the page. My name is Abby Behrens, and I am your independent Jamberry consultant, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks. Have a great day.